I always am very skeptical walking into tool stores because Grant says we just need one thing and yet grabs a cart. Stop buying tools. If you're anything like my husband, every single time we run into town, we make a stop at the store and just come home with more tools. You don't need any more. You just need to organize what you already have. We have tools on the farm that have been passed down through generations. We don't need any more ratchets or any more sockets. We have plenty. We've got this beautiful clean shop. We just need to fix its dirty secret. The fact that none of our tools are actually organized. I can't find anything. Here is where you can find our dirty secret. It can be found within these drawers. Grant thinks that we need to just keep buying more and more tools. I think we have plenty. I just think we need to find some better organization because frankly, at this rate, I can't find anything. What a mess. I mean, that's just
I know
embarrassing.
exactly where my vice grips are, my scissors, my...
Yeah, well,
is.
but what am I supposed to do with this?
See, these are my most used ones, the 13/16. What is this one?
Yeah, see, you can't even
But usually I'm like taking tools outside. I take them outside. I go work on my stuff. And then when I bring them back,
Well,
it's
no.
so convenient to just...
Yeah, we are not going to be doing that anymore. I want to be proud of these drawers. And right now, I'm not.
See, I think we just need to buy like the cases of tools.
No. I think we have spent enough money on tools. I think it's just time for a little more organization.
My one snap-on ratchet. Got that as a wedding present.
This is the special one right here.
I've had these Pittsburgh sockets for years. They're the old color-coded ones. The first tools I bought. There's actually some of Grandpa's tools in here. He used to paint all of his tools orange. Look at that. Is that not something Grandpa would do? Mm-hmm. My baby hammer, that's my favorite tool. See, the new stuff's all organized. Oh yeah, this is one of Grandpa's. It's broken. Somewhere you can see some orange paint on these things.
How long have those tools of your grandpa's been on the farm?
Long time. So what's nice is Grandpa left me all of his tools so I could use them, but I can't use Dad's. Dad won't let me use his tools. So Laura's probably right. I probably shouldn't buy anymore. I should probably just organize what I have.
We've got some nice tools, even a snap-on one. And your grandpa bought some nice stuff. We just need to be able to actually find it.
We've even got homemade tools. Look at that thing. Made that out of desperation.
I don't know if that's safe for wide consumer use. Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this one. That has a special use. Only one thing on the farm uses that.
What's that?
The Jeep transfer case.
Oh,
But yeah, we probably do need some organization. If you look on some of these tools, they have my grandpa's name scratched into them.
I think most of our vice grips are being used to hold things together.
That's definitely one of grandpa's. All right, we'll organize it.
I think all of these drawers need to be labeled on the outside. I can find everything in the kitchen. I know where everything is. Somebody doesn't. I want to be able to look into any of these drawers from the outside and see what's there. So when Grant asks me for something, he's not waiting.
There's a reason the robot and I clean the shop and you and Pepper clean the kitchen.
We divide and conquer, okay? We know our skills and we use them accordingly. I want to be just as knowledgeable in the shop as Grant is.
I don't really want to load the dishwasher.
Maybe after I help Grant organize all his tools, you guys can convince him to help me on the dishwasher once or twice, huh?
All right, you can label my toolbox and you can label your cabinets.
We'll think on that one. 5 years almost of marriage, and I finally convinced him to start wearing a wedding ring. So it's one of those little rubber ones.
Still not used to it.
But he's mine. Nobody can have him. It took a couple years though. He's not convinced.
I lost my real wedding ring. That's what actually happened, and I just have conveniently never worn one since.
I think Grant is just a little upset that I paid $23 for basically a glorified O-ring. I think it looks pretty nice though.
Someday I'm gonna use this as a gasket in a pinch, so.
You're really just storing things, you know?
I need an actual hose clamp on the other one.
I always am very skeptical walking into tool stores because Grant says we just need one thing and yet grabs a cart. What in the world? Why would we ever need that?
For big bolts.
Put that back. No tools. We are here on a mission. Organization only. These look pretty handy. These things are kind of cool. Not really what I'm looking for though. When was the last time you guys saw real drinking fountains? I feel like COVID closed all these down. Here we go. Now we're talking. Ooh. Do they slide? Cool. I like these though, that you can see where everything goes. That's nice. Yeah, stuff like this.
So right now all my sockets are laying down and they roll around when you open the drawers. So I want something that stands out so then you can see them easier. Something like this.
Just one thing. Plenty of other folks in here shopping for tools. They probably just need organization. What's the point of this? Grant claims he must buy these because they have his name on them. What in the world? What are you and all you're holding?
It's a bucket guard for all the dirt.
Look at this, Grant. It's a retro tool set. This definitely looks like something Grandpa would have had in the shop. You play with the mirror. I would have loved to play with this when I was a kid. It locks and everything. That's awesome. Well, $84. Don't even think about it. Walk to the checkout. We already have a full cart. Keep walking. Grant, seriously.
They're ratchet.
Yeah, I know. We have ratchets at home.
Don't.
Yeah.
Not this big. They're $160.
Are you kidding me?
I think our whole cart will be cheaper than $160.
Let's just get home and organize the stuff we actually have.
$200 wrenches? I didn't know they made such expensive stuff at Harbor Freight.
I feel like they really missed an opportunity to put these in rainbow order according to size. Wouldn't that be easier? You know, it'd be really easy is just buying a brand new socket set. They come in a little organizer all by themselves. But instead, we're working with what we've got. Okay, that's pretty cute. Do you think they're talking about Snap-on? We have one Snap-on ratchet and Grant got it for a wedding present. It's a very special ratchet. Just one thing.
this all came out of 2 drawers. That is amazing. I'm really glad I didn't buy any tools because clearly I have plenty, just need to organize them. For that, we will use these, and these. The sockets have all been organized. As you can see, I'm missing a few. I've made a list and we will pick up the ones I'm missing. But 1 drawer is holding all that 2 drawers used to hold, and I have room for lots more. Now it's time for the wrenches. It's not just that drawer, but this one too.
I convinced Grant to let me put labels on the outside of the toolbox, and I have to admit, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, ask me where something goes, Grant. Quick.
I need a 1/2 inch socket.
Okay. What?
Deep well.
Which one?
Deep well. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. All right, I need
That was so fast.
I need a step drill bit.
Okay. Here. What is this? What does step mean?
Oh, you're so close. This thing.
Oh.
See, it steps.
Wow. Never would have
One size fits all kind of thing.
Really? So you just like go in however far?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
I need some safety glasses. Bam. Nice. What else do I need? I need an Allen wrench.
What size? What size? What size?
And you got them all. You got them all there. Look at that.
Quick draw. Feel
You can be my gopher.
Very good about this. So happy. Are you guys ready for the final reveal? After much condensing, consolidating, organizing, and yes, did have to buy a little bit more to complete the sets, I present to you the new and improved socket drawer. I mean, that is just masterful. It's so beautiful. You can see where everything is. It fits so nicely. And look, I mean, look at this. Ready? Oh.
It's just the wrenches I already had with the Harbor Freight organizers, lining them all up.
And you can tell, I mean, so some of them are Master Force, some are Cobalt, some are Super Torque, some are Crescent. They're all kind of mix and match jumbled together.
I know for a fact one of you guys sent us this exact wrench. Last year we were running out of 15/16s.
This is the planter wrench. Everything on the planter is this size right here. All the adjustments we make.
And you guys came through. I think we got about 8 15/16 wrenches.
And do you know what? We never, ever were missing one this year because I put one on each side of the planter, one in the tractor, one on our tractor toolbox. We had one in every pickup, one on the seed tender. It was so nice. We are so grateful. And another thing that I know for a fact people have sent in is vice grips. We are always running out of vice grips. So I know at least one of you guys have sent us one of these. So we are so appreciative. And now
Oh, Pepper likes
we
it.
can actually find them. Pepper, I'm gonna get in the drawer. There's actually room for you to stand now. This is just So nice. Now, this does mean that when we take all of our tools out on the four-wheeler, like Grant was saying, and then we come back, we need to take a little bit more time to actually put them back in their spots where they belong. But with a little bit of practice, I think we can get used to that.
I don't know if you guys remember, but this was the new addition for our winter shop cleaning, and it is looking nice. I honestly like the labels so much, I think we should label that whole thing.
Really?
I think so. But along with this new cupboard, what do you call it? Drawer, desk, bench,
Like the drawer bench.
workbench? We'll call it a workbench. And the label toolbox that's all organized, and our bolts and nut selection. We have been more productive than ever.
We are truly set up and ready for anything. You want to talk about labeled drawers? We already have all of those. Look at this. All of our electrical needs.
Yeah, not just bolts and nuts. We've got everything here.
bolts and nuts.
Zip ties.
Even zip ties. We've got a little bit of everything.
I'm a big believer in labels now.
It's nice. I just like being able to find where stuff is. Makes me feel way more useful when we're out working on something and Grant is hands deep in something. I can just run and get it for him.
Speaking of working on stuff,
We have our first projects.
easy.
Got a little excited there. The mower.
How many hours does this bad boy have on it?
117.
I think it's about time to sharpen the blades.
I think so too. I was mowing the other day and you can see just a little bit of a strip that it's kind of leaving behind. This thing's been good, but I think it's time for a little freshen up.
Let's use our not new tools, but newly organized
Our new
tools.
setup for our old tools.
This should go twice as fast now that I can find everything.
Ooh.
Look pretty bad?
Yeah, I definitely say it's about time.
What size do you think those are?
So,
What size do you think those are? That's pretty big. That actually might be a 15/16. Go grab one.
is it 15, 16, and 25 the same?
15/16 and 24 are the same.
Close. Both, just in case. Someone tried telling me that both is pronounced both? Not both?
That's how I say it. Both.
Both?
There's no L in there, is there?
Both? I don't know. What?
Is that 25?
It's a 25.
Well, look at you. You grabbed both. Unlike grabbing the right tool for the job the first time.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. But see? Right back where it belongs. Just like that.
I grabbed the impact. Grab
That's
the
what,
impact.
you read my mind.
There you go.
Heavy duty. All right, so it would be spinning the reverse way, right? You know what I'm saying?
Give her a couple ugga duggers in whatever way you think. Try reverse. There you go. Something's happening.
So covered in grass.
At least it came out easy.
Yeah. That wasn't bad at all. Check that out.
You remember when we did the blades on the shredder?
Oh my goodness.
These things look like toys. What do you guys think about putting a mulching kit on this thing? We don't bag our clippings, but it does shoot them out the side.
You know what I think we need, Grant, since we usually wait so long to mow our lawn? I think we just need to get some hay equipment and start baling it.
There we go.
Last one.
Easy as that. Boy, that one looks roached. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the one that I usually drive up against the landscaping rocks with.
Oh.
Because it shoots out the other side. Safety first. Don't chop your fingers off.
That's why I got gloves on.
I'm pretty sure a subscriber sent us those gloves too.
Probably.
You're not wearing a really farmer outfit right now, you know that?
Hey, we got 3 inches of rain yesterday. I'm on break. I'm doing fun things on my day off.
Does this count as fun?
Oh yeah, this is great. I love doing this.
I've got the farmer outfit on.
Little mower maintenance.
Pants, closed-toe shoes. Must have gotten something a little wiry there. Is that tarp by the trees, maybe?
Probably.
Careful, it's hot.
That's why I got gloves on.
Ask me how I know. You sure have a lot of confidence in this tiny little chain here.
I have lifted way more with way less.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Probably should have it something underneath this. Look at that.
Oh, they turn together.
Yeah, there's a belt running on all of them.
Well, look at that. Okay, now, you know what we do next. Come on, there we go.
Safety first.
Or as my dad would say, safety third. That my earplugs, my earplugs. I've got the pink ones. There we go. Where are you going now?
Well, these wheels spin just fine. But
Uh-huh.
I think this one's just too tight. Oh, look at that.
How did you do that?
The master. Aha.
Look at that. Much better.
That's a nylock, so the bolt can be loose, but the nut is still tight. So.
Cool. I think that I remember seeing these. Is that what these are here? These?
Yep. So you got that little ring on them, and then that holds it tight.
I knew it. There's no way. Uh-uh.
Threw the wrenches on the table and left the drawer open.
Wow. No, now see, these are the habits we're trying to correct. It might take us a little bit, but we're gonna get there. Gotta keep things organized.
Oh, nice and clean.
So much easier going down than up. Effortless.
This chain hoist was in here when we moved into the shop.
How many times have we used this?
Look how old that thing is. Gale.
Countless
Spur-geared block. What's the weight rating on that thing? Anyone know? It's at least a lawnmower.
Now, since Grant got to buy more than organizational stuff, namely this right here, you remember him putting that in the cart? I snuck something in the cart too, but it was significantly smaller and cheaper. As a reward for finally getting everything all organized and labeled, I found the cutest miniature toolbox. And I've got just what we need to stock it. But first, we need to open it. It's packaged so nicely. Ta-da! It's perfect. Look at the little drawers.
That thing is so cute.
Now, this is officially just for Laura tools.
So I can't use them?
Nope. These are just Laura tools. And you know the best things about Laura tools is that they fit my hands. Meaning, they're minis. I'm gonna start with this deep bottom drawer. I'm going to put my micro combo wrench set. Put this right on the side there. And next, I'm gonna have my little baby ratchet. Fits perfectly right there. Next, side cutters. Next to the ratchet, I need to put my little sockets. Okay. Oh, and the extension. How could I forget? And then close that drawer. It magnets and everything. In the top drawer,
Since you put labels on my toolbox, I can put labels on your toolbox.
my little pliers. It's so mini. Crescent wrench. Miniature vice grips.
Those are so cute.
They're so tiny.
What would you actually use those for?
I don't know.
Mini tractors.
What do you call these? Grant?
Channel locks.
Well, I've got two. A mini and a minier. Those lay nicely.
Where do you want this sticker? Here?
Yeah. Laura's tools.
I forgot the apostrophe.
Well, in the top, we're going to put our two mini screwdrivers, a plus and a minus. And last but not least, our miniature tape measure.
This thing's almost vintage.
Isn't that nice?
What is that? Anyone recognize that logo?
Well, it still works. That goes in the top. It's perfect. And we'll put this right next to the big toolbox. Perfect. I hope this video has been an inspiration to you to fill in the gaps in your collection. You don't have to never buy another tool again, but take what you already have, get it organized, and do your best to keep it organized. Now, I'm gonna need you to keep us accountable. So in about 3 to 6 months, I need you to comment give us an update on the organized tool situation, because that will be the true test on if we actually did a good job in placing everything correctly. And if we're really sticking to the habit of keeping this table clean and keeping our tools put away. Maybe Miss Pepper can help us with that, along with all the mice catching that she does. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.